ನಂದಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ರೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ ಸರ್. ಕಾವ್ಯಪ್ರಿಯ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಶು ಕಾವ್ಯಪ್ರಿಯ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕು.
ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
ಹ್ಞೂ ಸರ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಬಂದ್ರು.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾ?
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾವ್ಯಪ್ರಿಯ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹಲೋ.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹ್ಞೂ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಗುಡ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಸರ್? ಹಲೋ.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Good afternoon all. Our project title is Self-Help Shopping Aid for Visually Impaired Persons. So we are presenting this seminar under the guidance of Nandkumar sir. And let me give the introduction and overview about the project. Next. Okay. People who are either visually impaired persons or partially impaired persons usually have difficulty in performing certain tasks. In task means it will include shopping also. So they need help. They will depend on other for shopping to shop on inside the mall. So our project helps that visually impaired person to shop inside the mall and to navigate within the mall independently. He or she don't need to depend on other persons. So we are using RFID tags to identify the object and to assist building. To aim is to assist the building with blind people in shopping by indicating the position and providing them useful information about each nearby product and guiding them to reach their desired destination through text voice command. So our design, let me go to the design detail. A project block diagram is like this. So first, visually impaired people will have Android app, and that through notification, whether the shopping mall is open or not, it will tell first. And this also help in navigation inside the mall and total building system. So the database of the model of description of the product, and they can add to the cart for their requirements and also have the total amount of billing system. So next is implementation design. We are having four main objective in implementation details. That is, first one is flow chart of notification service. So how notification will be given in the Android app. So when blind people will give the input through voice whether shop is open or not. If yes, it will ask want to go to shop. If blind people tell yes, it will go to the shop. Otherwise, if shop is closed, it will send try again. So it will go back to the notification again, or else exist. So next objective is for product recognition. How product is recognized inside the shopping mall. When blind people give the product through voice, it will check whether Bluetooth is on or not. If Bluetooth is on, then it will scan the RFID tags. If the scanned RFID tag matches the text, it will convert into text to speech conversion, and it will give the output through voice, or else it will exist. If Bluetooth is off, it will tell to on the Bluetooth. So this is about the product recognition inside the mall. How blind people will give the navigation inside the mall. So this is our third objective. That is when he want particular product inside the mall, he will give the voice input through the Android app. So when for this also it should Bluetooth should be on. When he speak out, then it will give the it will test the speak message, and message will match. If the match text is found, extract the data and find the location. If it is given, then text to speech conversion will be sent. So next is it will navigate through the voice input. So or else it will exist. For billing, we are using the blind people will add they can add or remove the item inside the cart. If shopping is completed, then for the for final bill, it will get through the text to speech conversion, and the output will be given through voice or else exist. So this is about the implementation detail. Next procedure will be done through, will give the seminar through Nishmita.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nishmita. I'm going to give details about the overall procedure. First, we have noticed all the different flowcharts of individual objectives. Putting together all these objectives, project will run in this way. First, visually impaired will get a notification whether the shop is open or not. If the shop is open and if he wants to go to the shop, he can enter the shopping mall. And whenever he want to travel inside the shopping mall, he'll get voice inputs of various products that are present next to him. Details will be given through voice commands to Android app that he uses. If he want to go to particular product, he will ask for that product details, and the path will be defined already defined in the database, and it will be fetched from the database and sent to the user so that he can navigate directly to the product he needs. After taking a product, if he wants to take, it is his decision to take or not take a product. When he takes a product, he can add it to the cart. The total bill amount will be generated based on the price of the product. And after the shopping is done, the billing amount is given as voice output to visually impaired person. This is how these procedures work. Next, coming to our project, how we have interfaced the project. We have used mainly 4 interfaces. This is a prototype model. The first one is the LCD display. This LCD display is just for users, for us to validate if proper RFID tags has been read or not. And the other 3 modules, I mean the module which is right to this is Bluetooth module. We are using HC05 Bluetooth module to interact with mobile devices, because everyone will not have Wi-Fi module to interact. So instead of using Wi-Fi module, we are using Bluetooth module to interact with the user, and the mobile app will also interact with the server through this HC05 itself. And another one module is GSM module. This GSM module, we are using it, it is global system module, which is used for mobile communication. 2 mobiles and mobile and the database can interact with each other with using this GSM module. It sends the data and receives the data to LCD. It scans the data from RFID scanners, and it will send to Bluetooth to communicate. And the next one is the RFID scanner. Actually, RFID readers can be of many types. It can size from a handheld device to glass doors or anything. Since this handheld device was not available currently, we have used this RFID small scanners. Of these 4 modules, major 2 modules is RFID interactions and Bluetooth module. Coming to RFID interaction, how this working process occurs is RFID tags readers will constantly send signals, radio signals, and RFID tags will catch these signals. RFID tags can be of 2 types, active tags and passive tags. Active tags, they require external power supply, and passive tags, they depend upon the energy of radio signals. And based on the mode of operation also, there are 3 modes of operation: low frequency, medium frequency, and high frequency. For our project, we are using this medium frequency and passive tags. Based on the frequency also, a range of input can be taken. Go back. Based on the range of frequency used, you can take the input. Currently, it will take up to 1 meter distance. We can
Nishmita.
manually check. Yes.
Whether the system will recognize it will go for RFID or Bluetooth technology by itself, or how?
Sir,
You told
will
it can be taken by
automatically-
RFID or Bluetooth, right? Whether both the system will work parallelly or it will take a decision.
Sir, first it will RFID reader will first catch the RFID signals. Then it is interacted to Bluetooth, one after the other.
Okay, continue.
So first RFID reader will be constantly sending signals, and RFID tag has this antenna, which is the white part of this RFID tag. It will capture the signal and it will send to Bluetooth so that it gets converted into text-to-speech conversion so that it can interact with the Android device. So how this Bluetooth interaction occurs is, this is indoor positioning system. This technology is indoor positioning system. It is slightly different from GPS system that we are using in Google Maps. It is used to find the exact position of the user, where the user is located. Here first Bluetooth will be deployed in some particular region, and whenever a mobile phone comes in contact with this deployment sector, it will capture the mobile number and send to server. Server will send the response accordingly. This response can be anything, but in our project, response is the direction to product that we are direction to the product that he or she needs. That will be sent to the mobile and it will be displayed to user mobile. That is how this Bluetooth interaction occurs. Now, how much work done is, we have already paired this Bluetooth and HC5 that is deployed in the RL microcontroller is already paired to our Android app. Now, since demonstration purpose, this Android app is not completed. We have downloaded the app from Play Store that is called Bluetooth Terminal, and it is now able to send and receive signals. So this working part is completed, and we have another database where we are storing information. There are two tables. First table has tag numbers, product names, product details, and direction to that particular product. We are using this SQLite to database to store data, because Android apps can easily interact with SQLite, and it is an open source program. So we are using this. We'll already store the information in the table, and the second table is whenever a customer adds a product to the cart, the product and the details of the product, quantity and price will be sent to the database table to store in the form of queries, and that queries will be, after the shopping is completed, the total amount will be calculated. So this is how implementation is done. Next, analysis is done by Nikhil.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nikhil KV. Coming to analysis of existing system, we are having the barcode and another one is QR codes. Both drawbacks of this system is barcode near the finding out of the barcode and correctly placing the screen to the QR code. Both plays a major role. Where
Nikhil.
Yes, sir.
Nikhil.
Yes, sir.
So you have not done any graphical representation of comparing of existing system to the other system?
No, sir.
In terms of result discussion like that?
No, sir. We have only this kind of, and we have pictures which we are presented in the phase 2 itself.
Okay. Is there any other slides?
The testing
Move the testing slides you have. Okay. So you just elaborate the comparison between the existing system and the proposed systems along with the graphical representation. Okay, you have to present in the form of graphical representation. Okay, the analysis should be done in the form of graphical representation. Are you getting the things?
Yes, sir.
If you refer some papers, no,
Yeah.
you will find some result discussion part.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in terms of graphs.
Found the images.
Okay, here you have to form such type of things, analysis of existing system, right? That has to be represented in the form of graphs.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, continue.
The main drawback was here the proper placing of or proper alignment of barcode scanner and proper holding of the screen to the QR code, where the distance between the scanning of QR code varies. That is, if the smaller the size, nearer you need to go, and if larger the size, you can scan it from the far places. But to overcome these problems, we have used the RFID tags, where it continuously generates the signals. The tag generates the signals, and the reader catches the signals. When both are coupled to each other, the data that are available in the tag is written. Coming to test strategy, there are different approaches through which testing is done. One is unit testing, integrated testing, validation testing, installation testing, systems testing, and acceptance testing. Let us see what are those this. Unit testing is nothing but you are having different modules in your project. You are
ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಬಹುದು ಸರ್
you are testing
ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್
modules where every module is tested differently with different values. And coming to integrated testing, you are uniting all the different modules and working as together and giving the input, single input. Through that, every module function in coordinately. Validation testings comes when we give the input to that. If we get a desired output or not, to check the output, we are using validation testing. System testing is nothing but the software what we have used. Testing of the software systems or what are the different tools that we have used. And acceptance testing is complete the whole project what we have done. We are going to test whole project at a time. And these are the sample test cases what was being performed by us. One is LCD testing, that is for our confirmation that whether the red tag is right or not. So that to know that we have tested the LCD separately, where we have interfaced with the microcontroller and have been inputted, and we have been the data what has been sent has been displayed properly, and it has been passed. And coming to Bluetooth testing, as Nishmita said that in previous slides, we have shown that it has been connected and the signals has been receiving. And coming to installation, the basic Android application, we have tried with a welcome somewhat the interface page, first one. It has been successfully installed through which we are able to change the icons and insert the buttons also. And
what type of testing you have done?
Sir?
Is it unit testing or integrated testing?
Unit testing, sir.
Continue.
The work till now what we have done is we have understood the working of every components, and the hardware interfacing of the hardware components you saw in that slide itself. And they tested, that is unit testing has been done, and the database which has been showed previously. And we need to do with the completion of the Android application, and after once it's done, we need to go with acceptance testing. That is working of the whole model what we have done. Thank you. Any questions or queries? Hello, am I audible, sir?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Sir.
So
Yes.
when you are going to complete your project, Appa? Hello. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
When you are going to complete your project,
Sir, we
integration of your hardware and everything.
The integration of hardware has been done, sir. Developing the application,
Oh.
we need to go with it.
So when you are going to complete it, I want a date.
Sir, I think.
Was it a difficult question?
No, sir. I think we need some more 15 more days in June also, sir.
So 15 more days, because the VTU said they have defined a last date for June.
Yeah, sir. But we have been with the internals and yes, and the components was available after the freedom of the lockdown, sir. Now
Okay, now.
we have to do that.
Okay, that's first thing. Next thing is, are you finding any difficulty in achieving the set objectives?
So that is we regarding the navigation we are trying to do, sir. That is we
You are
are
trying,
specific path predefined only that we may achieve, sir. That is when he enters inside the mall. If he gives the command, he can go and fetch the product directly, and for the next product, it is finding difficult because we need to map each and every product from every single one.
Okay, pa, right. No more questions. What about Varun?
Varun
No
is
reply
not
from him,
available, sir. No, sir, he is not replying for any kind of messages and for call.
Sir,
Hello?
ಈಗಲೂ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
No problem, we'll look into it later. Right?
Nandakumar sir.
Sir, Eli sir, good morning. Good afternoon, sir. Eli sir.
Good afternoon, sir. ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ವೈಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದೊಂದು ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್. ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್. ಅದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅವರು.
ಅದೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್. ಅದೇ
It's my opinion.
So as what Lokesh sir has said,
yes, sir.
Whatever you complete till the first week of June, we will consider it. Mikkidellano, we will consider it as a future enhancement.
Okay, sir.
And then we will try to finish it.
Okay, sir.
You understood?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotaita pa?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, pa. Right then. Huh?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.